Archangel Michael has an urgent message for you. Two of your relatives did something to you badly, and the truth is about to be revealed. These relatives have been carrying heavy guilt for what they did to you. Their actions changed your life in ways you may not even realize. They are trying to reach you now through the spiritual realm. They cannot find peace until you know the truth about what they did. This is not a coincidence that you are hearing this message today. Archangel Michael has chosen this moment to expose their betrayal and bring you the justice you deserve. These two relatives wronged you in a way that damaged your life path. What they did was done in secret behind your back. They thought you would never find out the truth. Their betrayal affected your success, your relationships, or your happiness. You may have wondered why certain things never worked out for you. You may have felt blocked or held back without knowing why. Have you been having strange dreams about family members lately? Have you felt heavy energy when thinking about certain relatives? These are signs that their guilt is reaching out to you across the spiritual realm. Archangel Michael can see the spiritual connection between you and these relatives. He watches as their guilt creates dark energy that has been affecting your life. The weight of their secret has been pressing down on all of you. The strange feelings you have had about your family are proof that this spiritual disturbance is real. What these relatives did to you must be brought into the light now. Their secret has created spiritual interference in your life for too long. This blockage must be cleared so you can move forward. The guilt they carry is eating them alive. They know they must face what they did before it destroys them completely. Time is running out for them to make things right. Archangel Michael stands ready to deliver divine justice. His power will expose their betrayal and clear the negative energy they created around you. He will not let their actions continue to harm your spiritual progress. You may have noticed your home feels heavy lately. Shadows seem darker than usual. The air feels thick with unspoken tension. These are signs that the spiritual reckoning is approaching. Their guilt has created a spiritual storm that affects everyone involved. This truth must come out now before the spiritual damage spreads further. The time for hiding is over. Like this video now to open your spiritual channel and receive the truth about these relatives. Archangel Michael says these two relatives have been living with this secret for years. Every day they wake up knowing what they did to you. The guilt follows them like a shadow they cannot escape. They were too afraid to tell you the truth face to face. They feared your anger, your disappointment, and the consequences of their actions, so they chose to stay silent and hope you would never discover what they did. But their betrayal created spiritual blocks in your life. Things that should have worked out for you suddenly failed. Opportunities that seemed certain slipped away for no clear reason. Relationships that should have flourished fell apart unexpectedly. You may have felt like you were fighting against invisible forces, like something was always working against your success and happiness. This was the spiritual interference created by their unresolved guilt and your need for justice. These relatives have watched you struggle and knew they were partly responsible. They saw how their actions affected your life but were too selfish or scared to come forward with the truth. Archangel Michael has been building pressure on them to confess. Their spiritual discomfort grows stronger each day. They cannot eat, sleep, or find peace while carrying this burden. Now they are desperate to reach you through spiritual channels because they lack the courage for direct confrontation. They hope that by sending their energy to you, they can somehow ease their guilt without facing the full consequences of their actions. But Archangel Michael will not allow partial truth or half-hearted apologies. He demands complete revelation and proper spiritual justice for what they did to you. Type truth now to strengthen the spiritual connection and force these relatives to reveal everything. Archangel Michael says signs of their guilty energy have been appearing all around you. You may have felt sudden anger or sadness for no clear reason, moments when family memories made you feel uncomfortable without knowing why. Their guilt creates heavy spiritual interference that follows you throughout your day. You might feel drained after family gatherings or phone calls with certain relatives. This is their negative energy affecting your spiritual field. Your dreams may have become strange lately. Family members appearing in uncomfortable situations, conversations that feel tense or accusatory. These are not random dreams, but spiritual messages about the truth trying to surface. These two relatives are using their guilt energy to try reaching your subconscious mind. They hope to plant thoughts that will make you more forgiving when the truth finally comes out, but their approach only creates more spiritual disturbance. You may have noticed certain family photos make you feel uneasy. Now, objects or gifts from these relatives carry their guilty energy and create uncomfortable feelings when you see them. This is their spiritual signature, marking everything they touched. Archangel Michael works to protect you from their manipulative energy. He sees how they try to influence your feelings to make their confession easier for them. He will not allow them to escape the full weight of accountability. The spiritual pressure around your family is building to a breaking point. Everyone involved can feel the tension, even if they don't understand its source. The truth wants to come out naturally, but these relatives keep trying to control how it's revealed. Their guilty consciences create spiritual chaos that affects the entire family dynamic. Arguments happen more easily. Misunderstandings multiply. Trust feels fragile without anyone knowing exactly why. If you wish to clear this negative family energy from your spiritual field, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering helps Archangel Michael remove the spiritual interference these relatives created and strengthens your protection against their guilty energy, trying to manipulate your feelings. The full truth approaches rapidly now. Type 777 to receive complete revelation about what these relatives did to you. Archangel Michael says the nature of their betrayal involves something they took from you or prevented you from having. They acted out of jealousy, greed, or fear of your success. What they did was planned and deliberate, not an accident or misunderstanding. These relatives saw an opportunity to benefit themselves at your expense. They chose their own interests over your well-being and happiness. They made a conscious decision to betray your trust and damage your future. The spiritual consequences of their actions have been building for years. Every blessing that was meant for you but got blocked. Every door that should have opened but remained closed. Every relationship that should have flourished but struggled instead. You stand at the moment when all of this interference will be cleared away. What was stolen from you spiritually will be restored. What was blocked will be opened. What was damaged will be healed. The spiritual pressure on these relatives has become unbearable. They feel like they are drowning in their own guilt. Their sleep is disturbed. Their peace is destroyed. Their relationships suffer because of the spiritual weight they carry. Archangel Michael has been tightening the spiritual vice around them. He increases their discomfort until they have no choice but to face what they did. He will not let them escape accountability through spiritual manipulation or half-truths. You may feel electrical energy in the air around you, a charge that seems to build and release in waves. This is the spiritual justice energy gathering strength to expose their betrayal completely. The truth they have hidden is about to break through all their defenses. Their spiritual walls are crumbling under the pressure of divine justice. What they did in darkness will be brought into the light. Type 333 now to receive divine protection as the complete truth about their betrayal is revealed. Archangel Michael says, these relatives betrayed you because they were jealous of your natural gifts and potential for success. They saw how blessed you were and decided to interfere with your blessings before you could fully receive them. One relative convinced the other to join in their plan against you. They worked together to block an opportunity that was meant to change your life. This could have been financial support, a job recommendation, relationship introduction, or important information you needed. They told themselves they were protecting you or that you weren't ready for what was coming. But the truth is, they were protecting their own position in the family or their own financial interests. They feared your success would make them look bad or reduce their own importance. Their motivations were rooted in selfishness and insecurity. They could not bear to see you rise above them or receive blessings they felt they deserved more. So, they quietly sabotaged what was meant for you and hoped you would never find out. The spiritual consequences have followed all of you ever since. Your progress was slowed, and their guilt created negative karma for the entire family bloodline. Arguments became more common. Trust became harder. Love felt conditional instead of natural. Archangel Michael has been documenting every moment of me. Spiritual interference they created. He sees how their actions rippled through time to affect multiple areas of your life. Nothing they did was hidden from divine sight. The spiritual court of justice is now in session. Evidence of their betrayal will be presented clearly, so you understand exactly what was done to you and why your life took certain difficult turns. If you wish to break the negative karma these relatives created around your family bloodline, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering helps Archangel Michael clear generational patterns of betrayal and jealousy, while strengthening divine protection around your future blessings and opportunities. Type 9999 now to activate divine justice and receive spiritual compensation for what was stolen from you. Archangel Michael says the moment of complete revelation is here. The spiritual pressure around these relatives has reached its peak. They can no longer contain the truth within their guilty hearts. The weight of their secret has become crushing. Every day feels heavier than the last. They wake up with anxiety and go to sleep with regret. Their bodies carry the stress of unconfessed betrayal in every muscle and bone. The truth about to be revealed will explain patterns in your life that never made sense before. Doors that closed unexpectedly. People who turned away without reason. Opportunities that vanished just when you thought they were certain. You may feel a tingling sensation throughout your body as this spiritual revelation approaches. A warmth or electricity that starts in your chest and spreads outward. This is the energy of divine justice preparing to restore what was taken from you. Archangel Michael holds the spiritual courtroom open between worlds. His divine authority creates the space where truth cannot be hidden and justice cannot be avoided. The relatives' guilt energy draws them into this spiritual reckoning, whether they want to face it or not. The person you trusted most among these two relatives was actually the one who initiated the betrayal. They used your love and trust as weapons against you. They knew exactly how to hurt you most effectively because you had shared your dreams and fears with them. Their final, desperate attempts at spiritual contact come from panic, not genuine remorse. They realize the truth will come out regardless of their wishes. Now they hope spiritual communication might soften the blow or make you more understanding of their betrayal. Type justice now to complete the spiritual revelation and receive the full truth about what these two relatives did to you. Archangel Michael says the betrayal has been fully revealed in the spiritual realm. The truth now lives in your consciousness, where it can never be hidden again. These relatives blocked an inheritance, sabotaged a relationship, destroyed a business opportunity, or prevented important information from reaching you. They acted together to steal what rightfully belonged to you and hoped you would never discover their deception. The spiritual justice process has begun. What was stolen will be restored through divine intervention. New opportunities will appear to replace what they blocked. The negative energy they created around your success is being cleared away permanently. Both relatives now feel the full weight of their actions. Their spiritual torment will continue until they make proper restitution and seek genuine forgiveness for the damage they caused to your life path. Type Amen. to seal the divine justice and activate spiritual restoration of your stolen blessings.